Summer 2025 in Europe is ending with a bang, not a whimper. The season has been marked by extremes, and it seems Mother Nature has saved the most dramatic for last. Instead of a gentle transition to autumn, we're witnessing a dramatic continent-wide weather event. The skies have turned ominous, and the atmosphere is charged with an electric tension. From record heatwaves to wildfires, the season has been relentless, and now the atmosphere is unleashing its final act. The land, already scorched and weary, braces for yet another onslaught. This isn't just another thunderstorm. It's a sprawling, multi-day severe weather outbreak stretching from France to Croatia. The scale and intensity are unprecedented. The same regions scorched by heat are now facing violent storms, hail, and flooding. Streets that were once baking under the sun are now rivers of rainwater. The speed of change is staggering. Sunny afternoons are turning into supercell battlegrounds in minutes. The transformation is both mesmerizing and terrifying. We're tracking a massive frontal system, hundreds of miles long, fueled by a volatile mix of heat, moisture, and a sudden blast of cold air. This is a recipe for chaos. Millions across Central Europe and the Northern Mediterranean are bracing for impact. Communities are on high alert, preparing for the worst. The summer's built-up heat and moisture are now powering this explosive finale. The clash of elements is creating a spectacle of nature's fury. Torrential rains, giant hail, and tornado threats are replacing drought and fire. The weather has turned from one extreme to another, leaving no respite. It's a powerful reminder of how interconnected and extreme our weather has become. The contrasts are stark and the impacts profound. Communities are being tested, forecasts are being pushed to their limits. Emergency crews are working tirelessly to mitigate the damage. This is a grand, chaotic farewell to a summer of extremes. The skies are putting on a show that will be remembered for years to come. The atmosphere is boiling over, and the result is unforgettable. The power and beauty of these storms are awe-inspiring. Europe's summer is ending with a storm for the ages. This is a season finale that will be etched in memory. What's driving this chaos? The answer lies thousands of miles away, in a storm system that began its journey far from European shores. The ghost of a hurricane, ex-Hurricane Erin, has crossed the Atlantic, leaving a powerful mark on the continent's weather. After its transatlantic trek, Erin's remnants morphed into a potent extratropical system, now acting as the main architect behind Europe's turbulent skies. This deep upper-level trough is dragging cold air southward, fueling a sprawling low-pressure system over the UK and Ireland, and setting the stage for dramatic weather shifts. The result? A volatile frontal boundary surges east, primed for severe storms and rapid changes in conditions. Erin's legacy is twofold, providing both the lift and the wind shear needed for organized rotating storms which can quickly escalate in intensity. At the same time, it's pumping warm, moist air from the Mediterranean northward, adding extra fuel to the atmospheric fire. The atmosphere is now supercharged, with record moisture levels making every storm more intense and every downpour more dangerous for communities in the path. Without Erin's lingering energy, we'd likely see only scattered storms. Instead, we're witnessing a full-blown outbreak stretching across entire regions. The combination of powerful atmospheric dynamics and extreme moisture is a recipe for explosive, unpredictable weather events. Erin's journey is a vivid reminder of how interconnected our planet's weather truly is. What happens over one ocean can shape life on another continent. The system's influence is organizing storms, intensifying rainfall, and raising the stakes for millions, from city streets to rural farmlands. This is not just a storm, it's a transatlantic chain reaction, a dramatic demonstration of nature's reach and power. As the skies begin to clear, Erin's final act is rewriting Europe's weather story, reminding us that every storm has a journey, and every journey leaves a legacy. With these ingredients coming together in the atmosphere, the sky becomes a battlefield, charged with energy and tension. Cold, dry air from the north collides violently with hot, humid air surging up from the south, spawning supercells, rotating long-lived storms that are among the most powerful on Earth. These giants can travel for hours, unleashing destruction in their path, and often growing larger as they move across the landscape. Forecasts show extreme instability, with CAPE values, convective available potential energy, fueling storms to dangerous, even record-breaking levels. Giant hail is a major threat. Hailstones up to 6 centimeters across can shatter windows, destroy crops, and injure people and animals caught outside. Northern Italy is especially at risk for devastating hailstorms, with vineyards and farmland particularly vulnerable to damage. Powerful downbursts could bring hurricane-force winds, snapping trees, toppling power lines, and damaging infrastructure in minutes. Mesoscale convective systems may form, spreading damaging winds and torrential rain over vast areas, sometimes lasting through the night. The combination of wind and hail makes being outdoors extremely dangerous, with little time to seek shelter once storms approach. Tornadoes are also possible, especially from Lombardy to Veneto, where conditions are primed for tornadogenesis and rapid storm rotation. Any supercell could produce a tornado with little warning, making vigilance and preparedness essential. While European tornadoes are usually weaker than those in the US, today's setup is exceptional, and stronger tornadoes cannot be ruled out. The threat is real, and the atmosphere is primed for chaos. Nature's power on full display, demanding respect and caution from all in its path. For many, the greatest danger is water. Relentless, overwhelming rain. This system is saturated with Mediterranean moisture, producing rainfall totals that could exceed 200 millimeters in 24 hours. In some spots, totals may reach 300 millimeters, especially where mountains squeeze out extra moisture. Training thunderstorms, repeated storms over the same area, can quickly turn streams into raging torrents. The southern Alps and northern Apennines are at high risk for flash floods and mudslides. Orographic lift in the mountains amplifies rainfall, funneling water into valleys and threatening infrastructure. Urban areas aren't spared. Concrete and asphalt can't absorb the deluge, leading to rapid, widespread flooding. Storm drains will be overwhelmed, roads will become rivers, and critical infrastructure is at risk. The combination of intense rain and terrain creates a recipe for disaster. For millions, rising water is the primary threat. This is not just a rural problem. Cities are in the crosshairs too. Northern Italy and the Alps are the epicenter of this severe weather outbreak. From Piedmont to Veneto, all the ingredients for historic storms are converging. The Po Valley, trapped between the Alps and Apennines, is primed for explosive thunderstorm development. Cities like Milan, Turin, and Verona face the highest risk for hail, wind, and tornadoes. Just north, southern Switzerland and Austria brace for catastrophic rainfall and mudslides. The region's agriculture is in jeopardy. Hail can destroy vineyards and crops in minutes. The economic and human toll will be immense, with impacts lasting long after the skies clear. This is a defining moment for the region's resilience. One of the most dramatic effects is the sudden temperature plunge sweeping Europe. Days ago, Italy and the Balkans baked in late summer heat. Now, a powerful cold front is flipping the switch. Temperatures are dropping 10 to 15 degrees Celsius in hours, turning summer into autumn overnight. The change is immediate, humid heat replaced by brisk, chilly winds. Northern Italy feels it first, but the chill will sweep southward, ending the summer sizzle. This rapid shift is a shock to the system, both physically and psychologically. The violent clash of air masses is a hallmark of our changing climate. Extreme heat built up energy. Now the storm releases it in a dramatic reset. The cycle of heat, storms, and sudden cold is becoming the new normal. Europe is witnessing climate volatility in real time. The storm's impact doesn't stop at the Alps. As the cold front moves east, the Balkans and Eastern Europe brace for their own weather upheaval. Romania and Ukraine, after enduring summer heat, are next for a dramatic reset. Severe storms will bring damaging winds, hail, and heavy rain, with a swift temperature drop to follow. Major cities like Bucharest will feel summer vanish in less than a day. The Carpathians may enhance rainfall, raising flood risks. The front's journey is classic, but its intensity is unprecedented. Erin's energy is driving it across thousands of kilometers. For Eastern Europe, this marks the true arrival of autumn and the end of a long, difficult summer. Advanced weather satellites are now our frontline defense against storms like this. These high-tech eyes in the sky provide real-time data, tracking storms as they form and intensify. Satellites measure cloud-top temperatures, lightning frequency, wind shear, and atmospheric instability, crucial for predicting severe weather. This data feeds directly into computer models, improving forecast accuracy and warning lead times. Now, meteorologists can spot danger 20 to 30 minutes before storms peak, giving people precious time to act. The current outbreak, driven by Erin, showcases the power of this technology. Forecasters have pinpointed high-risk areas and tracked the storm's evolution with unprecedented precision. Satellite vigilance is saving lives and property as Europe faces nature's fury. In wild weather, staying informed is your best defense. Use multiple sources for warnings: apps, radio, and weather alerts. Take every warning seriously and act immediately. Indoors is safest during storms. Avoid windows and postpone outdoor plans. Never shelter under a lone tree or drive through flooded roads. Turn around, don't drown. If you live in a flood-prone area, have an evacuation plan and a go bag ready. Preparation and respect for nature's power are essential. This storm is a wake-up call. Extreme weather is here to stay. Be aware, be prepared, and stay safe.